originally wanted to just make this video for new clients as well as old ones, but I thought with the current market environment, why not just open it to everybody? So it doesn't matter if you're a client or not. Just just basically giving you an idea of how to set your goals. So whether you're wanting to be a market trader or you're wanting to be an investor, this helps you at least to kind of understand and maybe have a really honest conversation with yourself as to what your plans are. Okay, so there's no there's no pitch or anything after this. It's just literally a free presentation, right? So I'm not going to go and read this definition, but you have to understand, of course, what a goal is and how that helps you, right? So why do you even set goals? First of all, all of us are purpose-driven, right? If you've ever read the book The Purpose-Driven Life, it's something to kind of empower you and make you understand what your worth is. So as human beings, we need to have some sort of meaning to our lives. Otherwise, we're just basically wasting away. We need to have some sort of purpose, right? So in the context of trading, we need to understand whether this is something we want to do, right? I've decided a long time ago that I want to do this for life, so that's why I've committed myself to doing it. So I am a day trader, and I continue to trade this market day in, day out, and it's been, what, 12, 13 years now. So I haven't had a 0 month or anything. So again, it's been quite a nice ride. It's afforded me a lot of things that I normally could not afford had I stayed being a professional working somewhere else. So something to kind of give you some sort of inspiration if you like. So there are short-term and long-term goals, right? Again, as a day trader, I'm a short-term kind of person. You may be an investor watching this video, so you're definitely looking at long-term stuff, whether it's saving for yourself, for your wife, your boyfriend, whoever, your partner, your kids, doesn't matter. You need to still set a goal and see what you want to achieve from that. Trading is like another pursuit, right? It just needs patience, perseverance, and passion. So I always, whenever we have new clients or new students, I always try to get the guys to interview them and make sure that they have this three things locked down, right? If you don't have the patience, or you're not willing to develop patience, don't be a trader. If you don't have perseverance, obviously if you're lazy as F, don't be a trader. And of course, passion, right? Being a trader is like being with a girl or a boy. If you don't feel like you want to be with them, then you're not going to do anything, right? So again, I can't stress it enough, and people still forget this whole thing. And then because again, when things are going badly, that's when you really go back to this all over again. So people set unrealistic goals, which is kind of funny, meaning they want to be millionaires overnight. That doesn't happen right away unless you found a really crazy stock like a marijuana stock or something, and you were able to ride that all the way to whatever price. But almost always it'll take time. It'll just take time. So what makes goals unrealistic, untimely? So basically everybody keeps complaining, oh, I'm so busy with my life. Life seems to keep getting in the way of what I want to do. As my mentor once told me before, if you're not going to make time, you're never going to have time. That's just how it is. It's kind of like when you really like a person, right? You'll move everything around that person so you can be with that person. Well, you all know what I'm talking about, whether it's your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or whatever, right? Basically, when you want something, you will do everything you can to get that. So if you don't treat trading or trading success as that, then obviously what's the point? Stop watching the video and move on with your life. Resources, again, we gotta set goals that works within the confines of our capabilities. When your goals are too general, it's like when you say, oh, I want to be a billionaire. Yeah, everybody wants to be a billionaire, but it doesn't mean it's gonna happen, right? You gotta be specific. You gotta say, I'm gonna try to make 20,000 this year. I'm gonna make 50,000 next year. Make a goal and try to achieve them, rather than be like just make super crazy general statements and broad statements that don't include a proper plan, right? Super important in that way. Again, it's important to know what you want. That's super important, right? If you don't know what you want, figure it out. Like I said, have an honest conversation with yourself. Maybe have a talk with your partner, somebody who knows you very well. Could be your parents, could be your siblings, whoever. Make sure you get a really honest take and try to figure it out, right? So this is one of those things that I say, you got to be smart. You got to be specific, measurable, achievable. Of course, relevant to what you're trading. I mean, what I mean by that is if you're going to go out there and try to be a billionaire and you're going to trade like, I don't know, cattle futures or soybean futures, you're not gonna get there. Those two markets are so illiquid. You might as well go watch paint dry. It's just how it is. Time boundaries. You gotta set a time frame, right? Because then you're not. The thing is, you don't want to be too stressed out, but you also don't want to be too relaxed. You need to be. You need to be. You need to be encouraged and pressured enough that you are able to do stuff rather than be like too relaxed and too nonchalant, right? So, again, I told you it was going to be a very quick one. And again, for the new guys who joined us, I hope you will find your experience here with Equity Sense very rewarding, very profitable, and of course, very enlightening. We seek to really empower people here. We're not just like one of those guys who are like, oh yeah, sign up to my newsletter and I'll give you billions of dollars. No, we try to take every client and try to make them better than what they were when they first came to us. That's really what we want to do here. Because again, we don't run this business because we want subscription money. We're traders. So people join us because they want to see what we do, and that's really it. If people decide to leave us, it's still fine because we're still making a lot of money from trading. So, that's what makes us super different. We trade for a living. The business is basically a secondary thing, nothing else. Okay, so wherever you are at this stage of your trading life, whether you're new, you're experienced, or you're basically borderline jaded and wanting to give up, I hope you can figure out, if this is still something for you, and if this video has made you see that there's a lot of work involved to being a trader and you don't want to do it, that's great. I saved you a lot of money. Go and do something else that you're passionate about, right? It's not for everybody. It's time that people really admit to themselves that there are things that are easy, there are things that are not. Trading isn't easy. It's simple to press buy or sell, but it's not easy. All right, so good luck. I hope you're well wherever you are. Thank you for your time, and bye for now.